Well, it's Saturday morning, and it's about 5 after 7. I am supposed to meet the gravel guy at 9 o'clock, and I'm gonna lead him down in here and show him where I want my gravel dumped out at, which is right there. And I can't remember what all I've told you guys. I got all my barrels full of water, so I got 300 gallons of water. I've got my pad laid out. Everything's ready to go on it. I went around this morning with my laser level and checked everything, and I'm within 1 inch all the way around on level, and I'm within about 1.5 inches on square. And considering I have no idea what I'm doing, I've just watched guys on YouTube, I thought that was pretty good. You know, for a 30 by 30 area, well, that's 30 by 16, but the whole thing together is 30 by 30. I thought that was pretty good. And I went around last night and got me a bunch of weed eating done and a bunch of mowing done, and picked up sticks and all kinds of neat stuff like that. If you've watched some of my other stuff, you remember I had this great big huge stump back here. And it was a really big stump. I could have got down inside of it. It was so big. And I was out here yesterday morning cutting down some trees in the road, and I thought, well, I might as well start me a fire in this thing and start burning it down. So I put my torch in it and got it lit and put a bunch of wood on it. I come out here this morning and dug all the ashes out and took a leaf blower and blowed it out really, really good. I wanted it to go out because I'm leaving today, and but also so it can dry, and when I build the next fire, the ashes and dirt are not acting as an insulator. I've got to cut that. That's part of a tree. I think that tree was probably about 70 foot tall, and there's some more of it, and I burn a whole bunch of it. And I hauled some dirt and filled in some holes that I had right there, and I wish I'd have taken pictures of this road up here before I went to work on it. You could not drive down this road from one end to the other without two things happening. Number one, brush would rub down your side of your vehicle. Well, the road wasn't as bad as that, but that's not the end of the road. The road goes on another 100 and some feet from there. But I cut down, I think, 8 or 10 trees that were up here on the road, and I've still got to cut down this tree. And you can see that tree in the middle of the road there. It was brush all the way out to there. I mean, it looked like that all the way out to that tree sitting in the road. And there's, I think, 3 or 4 other trees up there I'm going to cut down. And this is one of them I cut down here. I tell you what, I want you to look at this sawdust. Look at this stuff, how big it is. That is a carbide tipped chainsaw blade. I don't remember who makes it. I got it at a local store in my hometown. But man, you talk about a good saw blade. I've cut up probably 8+ ricks of firewood. No telling how many trees. And that thing still cuts like that. And it cuts fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But I cleaned the bar ditch out from here down to there, which is approximately 60 feet or so. And the dirt that I got out of there, I'll just walk around this way. And I cleaned out part of this ditch over here using the dirt to put in my foundation. The dirt that I got out of that, most of it went over here. See, the road used to, this tin horn was tipped up on both ends so water could not run through it. And the water on that side got clogged up, and it cut a big ditch across the road right here. And then between that stump and that tree, the water cut a ditch and started running down through here. Well, as you can see, I've fixed the road. I've cleaned the bar ditches out on both sides of the road. And right here, I didn't have a backhoe at the time. I started hauling leaves. Everything that I raked up, I put right here. And that right there is approximately, from the road to here, is 3 foot plus deep. And I was filling all this in with leaves and stuff. Well, bark, leaves, acorns, everything you could lay your hands on. If I raked it up, like I said, I put it in here. Well, now that I've got that little backhoe, I started right here. And I've been filling this in with my backhoe, and I've got to come back and smooth it up and stuff. And I'm gonna have to haul a little bit more. I've been driving over it a bunch the last couple of days. I'm gonna have to haul a little bit more dirt right here, and there's a low spot here. And I'm just gradually, now it's really, I'm gonna have to start just making a dump here and a dump here and a dump here until, because I'd like to make it level all the way across here, and then I can drop back down. See, the water used to run all the way down here to that little creek over there. Anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys kind of what I've been doing the last couple of days out here, and finished up my cabin that I was staining for a guy that has a cabin up here, and got a lot of work done this week. That soft spot I was showing you guys, it's all gone now, and ready to start mixing some concrete. Well, I do appreciate you guys checking in with me, and hopefully next time I put a video out, it will be of me mixing concrete. And I'm thinking about plugging up to that and fixing it to where this camera do time lapse, because I think I'm going to have to do about 50 or 60 loads to mix that concrete with that little concrete mixer. So y'all have a good day, and thank you for checking in with me.